Hi there, and thanks for tuning in to Filmtools.tv. Today, we'll hear from Brian Valente of Redrock on their new equipment designed specifically for the new Canon C300 camera. Let's see what they've got.
Hey everybody, Brian Valente here from Redrock Micro. We are live at the Canon launch event of the new Canon EOS C300 camera. We got some fantastic stuff to show you that Redrock has just announced. We've been involved in working with Canon for, probably the past half a year developing a cage specifically for the camera. We have it here. It is called the Ultra Cage, and you can see this is the C300 with one of the new Canon 24mm EOS prime lenses. And this is the actual cage itself. And let me just point out a couple of things. This is a fairly compact rig. This is a design of a handheld rig that Richard Crudo used in his film Max's Back. But one of the things you notice is we have this great wrap of a cage, and it's kind of the centerpiece of the the Ultra Cage, in that we have mounting points, the ability to attach this camera really securely, and it's got a base plate where you can add bigger lenses, a 19mm or a 15 studio offset, and everything is at the correct height. In addition to that, something that we did announce just a couple of days ago, but I want to point out as well, is the new torque motors from Redrock Micro. We've got this fantastic little setup here that Lauren is demonstrating. It's a finger wheel, all digital, very powerful motor, and the working base station. Then he's got a little battery on his backpack there. This is going to be an incredibly affordable solution for this type of camera, and of course it works with just about every other type of camera as well. We have a universal edition. So at Filmtools, you'll probably see a lot of these gear starting to show up towards the end of the year. Now, also what's great about the Ultra Cage is it's incredibly modular and extensible. We're going to go run back and take a look at a little bit more elaborate rig in the back room. It's going to show you something that's a little bit more studio-oriented. All right, so we're here in the Canon Cine Gallery, and this is a little bit more sophisticated studio-style setup. Again, you see the basic Ultra Cage here. Now we have the extended version. We have a rear portion of the cage with our backpack, and this backpack is actually a cheese plate that allows you to mount counterbalance, batteries, so forth. Here, this is actually a really great feature of this. We have a standard D-tap battery, whether that's a V-mount or an Anton Bauer, and you can see it's making its way down to the powered cage. This is an option for the Ultra Cage. Plugs in your external battery and provides two regulated 12-volt outputs for the accessories and a variable voltage out to power the camera. And by the way, it's a variable voltage, which means it can power not only this camera, the C300, but other types of cameras like DSLR and so forth. So we actually envision this as being a universal power pack for just about everybody. And you can see here that we've got the extended handle on top. We've got top rail systems. We have an option for a 19mm top rail as well. And just announced as shipping now is the micro tape. This is the sonar-based rangefinder. It's mounted on this system. It gives you real-time feedback on the distance to the subject that then you can use for pulling focus and so forth. And of course, in this system, you can see that our standard plate for the Ultra Cage is already built for, in this case, 15 Studio, runs them right out at the right height to support this new Canon CineZoom lens. This is their 30-300 lens, a big monstrous lens, and of course the Redrock Micro matte box here on the end kind of rounds everything out. So a great example of how the Ultra Cage is allowing you to outfit something that's much more sophisticated, has a lot more features, but again, whatever your shooting style or budget is, you can start very, very small or add some of these pieces on as needed. A lot of these things are very advanced, you know, things that people have been asking for a long time, but it really rounds out this camera while, again, really doing a nice job of complementing the form factor here. This is this piece right here, you can see. This is the piece where normally the hand grip comes in, and you don't have to remove the cage at all in order to use the hand grip. So again, Redrock Micro, the Ultra Cage, will be available in December of this year, ordering soon.